Now, have you guys ever heard of these? Now, what these are basically plastic bags or polyethylene bags that are compostable. The dictionary definition of a compostable bag, I assume this thing would like turn into nothing in like when I put it in the soil, right? So yeah, these are like some of the terms of service. So what you could do, 100% compostable. Okay, compost. So what this is basically telling us is this bag, you could throw it into nature and it's fine because it's compostable. Now, I don't believe that. Like, isn't one of the major problems in the world microplastics? Why would you want to introduce a polythene bag into the environment for composting? So that's why I'm going to be like using these two bags in different scenarios on how they would end up in nature, you know. Bruh. Number one, someone actually uses composting. This thing flies down the road because of the wind. This thing is buried underneath the soil. I'll be doing all of that and seeing whether these guys are actually telling the truth. Are these green compostable bags actually 100% compostable? Okay, so I just checked it and it's apparently 2 weeks to a year. What is that range, bro? So I'm pretty sure like stuff like this is what they mean by 2 years. But what if the surface area is really small? What if we cut it into tiny pieces and get a knife? What if I cut it into tiny pieces? Would that work? Would it make it like that? So anyways, I'm going to be dividing this into roughly 4 parts. Number one, this thing just blows down the rain and it's on top of the top layer of soil. Number two, this thing gets trapped underneath the soil. Number three, I'm going to put some actually compostable stuff, tie it up, throw the bag into my compost pile.
This is Sparta!
See how long it takes for this to compost. Then I'm actually going to be opening this like this, putting a bit of soil, a plant, and seeing whether the sides would compost. So yeah. Okay, so I got this right here. 2 pots. One, I'm actually just gonna do this. You may be asking, why is the pot so small? It's because I only have 2 bags and I want to test multiple scenarios. So, you know, we gotta be a little smart here. This seems good enough, so I'll start cutting. Obviously don't operate sharp blades like this. I'm cutting by looking at the camera. This is crazy dangerous.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Ooh, look at that. Perfectly. Now put it. And next up, gotta cut this into 2. I actually want to see what happens with like smaller surface areas. Like this, absolutely small, not massive entire. I'm pretty sure they can inside that they have to compost now. Tiny pieces like this and stain. And this would probably easily compost if it's compostable. Next up is a scenario where this is overhead. Like this just blew down the street. It's underground in the soil. So yeah, we got two pieces right there. An extra bag right here. This I'm gonna build some organic stuff, and I'm gonna put it in the compost bin. Okay, see, I put a little bit of soil in it, and yeah, it's looking nice. We're gonna be putting a seed or a plant or something in there, and this is experiment number 1. Will it decompose? But it actually probably will, considering it's really thin. I never noticed how thin the plastic really is, so I guess it might work. Okay. Test scenario 2. I actually have a pretty good component right here. Underground experiment is gonna be like this. I'm gonna put it like this against the wall so we could actively monitor it. And then, when I filled it with soil, I'm gonna put this on over it and close the whole area. Not like this, obviously. I'll put it like, crumple it up, put it in properly. Then I'll seal the top. I'll just have to go get a bit of soil to fill this, and this is considerably a larger container than this. At least the next one does not require soil. Okay, so I'll get the soil and I'll see y'all then. Okay, so I filled it with soil, and as you can see, a little area to observe the underground activities. Yep. Now, see, I actually had a pretty good idea, which is to divide them. I guess a toothpick would work for this. So, boom. Right there, what that means is I'm gonna have to cut this. This is the big piece of polyethylene. I'm gonna fold it to right here. So here I have the tiny little pieces that I'm gonna further divide. Rip all of them, put them in. I guess no crossing the border, we gotta put the border in. Is it firm? Close it with the lid. I'm gonna obviously spray with water, but that comes a bit after. Now it's time for the easiest. Wait, how many methods are there? 1, 2, small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5 ways. Now I'm going to fill this with some plant matter and throw it in the compost, and I'll show you guys where I keep this. It's going to be outside, definitely not inside. These are not inside activities to play with soil, I mean, not like, do a scientific big experiment right here. Bruh. Okay, we have that one over here, this one over here. Look at this. I put some, organic decompostable stuff, a plant, some other plants. And I'm gonna be tightening this bag, collect anywhere food waste composting. So I assume you tie the bag, what should I be looking up, whether this is the correct way to do it? I mean, collect food waste. I would assume you have to tie the bag. So I'm going to be tying the bag. Tying one knot, because if it's wrong, I'm definitely going to have to put my hand into a compost thing. And if you've ever done compost, you know how annoying and stinky that process is. Anyways, I'll be showing you where I'll be keeping this for the next 30 days. And maybe put a bit of water into this stuff. out here. I'm gonna be watering them. All the microorganisms. Process start watering them generously. Right, there we go. I'm gonna be leaving them here for the next 30 days. I'll give you all an update on that later. Okay, so those 5 were supposed to be the last, but I had a different idea. Why not keep one without any soil, just exposed to the elements outside? So yeah, I'll be doing that as well. Okay, I found the perfect place right under this mango sapling. This is going to be the one that is exposed to the elements without any soil in it. So I'm gonna leave it right here. No soil in it, and see, no soil in it, and we're gonna be leaving that and seeing what happens to it.